Hey everyone, it's me again, Calvin, back finally with another video for you guys. And for this time, it's gonna be the third party Planet X VULCUN, also known as Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. Now, this is a third party that's been out quite a while now, probably more than 10 years, I guess. But I've always wanted this one, and I finally got it. And as you can see, I've already painted him, and he's coated with paint in every part of him. Now, he's not bad looking out of the box, to be honest. He is serviceable, but of course I had to do something. And if you've played the game, you know that there's the aesthetic of the characters. They always have these glowing lights, so I tried replicating that, like a Tron vibe is how I could best describe it. As you can see, if I turn down the brightness, you can make out all this light trails, I guess, here, there, in the face, of course. I haven't put a sticker here, but I probably should. There you go. The tail especially I like a lot. Yeah. And this is a rather small figure, to be honest. I've expected him to be like a commander class size, but he is pretty small. I don't have anything to compare him with, but here he is, a Byway Studio Series Nemesis Prime for scale. So yeah, that's how it scales them. So yeah, not that bad, but if you compare him, let's say this is a knockoff, but this is the Studio Series Optimus Prime. As you can see, it's not that big. You would think he would tower over him, kind of like, like that. I would think the size will be like that, but no, he's not. But it's fine, It's still an amazing looking figure in my opinion. Now, for articulation, the tail is actually super cool. It has 1, 2, 3 segments that you could curve it with, so that's good. This kind of have this wiggle, but that's not part of the articulation. The legs can spin. Does have a thigh swivel, which becomes the bicep. Can go outwards that far, not that far, but enough. It has a double jointed elbow, and it has an ankle. Moves forward and back. This part here and this part here does move forward and back. So yeah, you can configure him to stand up like that, or kind of like a more accurate depiction of a T-Rex, like that. And of course the mouth can open, and this is probably one of my favorite part that I did in painting. There. Also has a tongue. And as you can see, I painted the mouth to have this glowing effect, as if he's ready to breathe fire, because in the game obviously he breathes fire. That's kind of like his special attack, I guess. not special, but like heavy damage dealing uh, attack. Anyway, yeah. So let's go ahead and transform him. So and here he is in robot mode, and to be honest, he looks amazing. I like the proportion, especially like the broad, bulky shoulder, the broad legs. But I have to say, I'm really happy with how the paint job turned out, especially here in the robot mode. Let me just adjust the lighting here. As you can see, let's start with that head. I don't have much space, so let me sit him down. But yeah, I love how that turned out. It had a light piping, but I painted the back of the head, and I just painted the eyes to look like it's glowing, as well as the cheek here, the chest as well, the abs, and then here, the thighs. The knees are really cool. It does have this kind of honeycomb detail. And with the legs, the insides of the legs has lots and lots of that panel-line details. And this is supposed to be like a glowing circular piece. Unfortunately, it's a very crucial point during the transformation where the paint would scratch no matter what. So I just left it how it is, and I didn't care if there were scratches or not. And more of the honeycomb detail here. Oh, sorry about that. The T-Rex head hides on the back, but you can see it here. But yeah, now articulation, he is actually decent for its time. Ball jointed head, swivel at the arm, hinge out, bicep, double jointed elbow, has a swivel for the hand, finger opens, waist, forwards, all the way, backwards all the way, side, very far too. The knees are double jointed, however, the bulk of the uh, knee prevents it moving further than that, but you can actually fake it for more if you kind of remove this. You know, in some cases it could look decent if you can hide the this part here. Ankles are on a ball joint, so can ankle tilt, and that's pretty much it. It can move down if you move the heel down, but yeah. But also if you ankle tilt, it's only the front part that's tilting. The back part is still flat, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. And yeah. Now, my favorite part of this set is actually the whole thing with the weapons. Now, the weapons are comprised of clear parts and gray parts, but I actually painted them, and now they look like this. It doesn't really come across on the camera, but I made them look like it's actually glowing with heat. And this is my favorite part of the whole set. Like I said, I think it's a really well designed weapon. So it does have the sword, which has a opening handle, so you can hold it. You can just slide it into the arm and close it up, just like so. As you can see. So yeah, I like that a lot. And as well as the shield. Now this is a huge shield, oh shoot, and it's really impressive looking, and it does have a handle, however it doesn't move, so this thing you can just slide it inside and he can hold it no problem, even though it's big. And this is how I display Grimlock. As much as I love the Dino mode, this is how I display him, just because of the weapons. And honestly, this figure is good enough as standalone. Even without the weapon, I think he's cool. If you get it cheap, then that's pretty cool. I got him like 40 or 50 bucks, but yeah, he's very solid. And the weapons actually store. It does have a peg in here. You can store it on the shoulder. Same here with the sword. However, I don't think that looks good, so I just make him hold it. But also there's there's a choice that you can store it inside here and maybe carry it like that, you know, or make him look like he's kind of pulling out the sword from the shield. If you like that option, you have it. So yeah. Now, what else? That's pretty much it. It's a very simple figure overall. It's not terribly complicated, and all I have to do is give you some size comparison. So here is with Studio Series Optimus again. He is bigger, which is good. However, like I said, it's it could be bigger, I think. So yeah. Now I still have here the Byway Optimus. So yeah, that's about it for Grimlock. Very nice, decent figure overall. If you have him, you should get him. And that's about it for me too. So see you at the next video.